I got to Iraq and Afghanistan and I entertained the troops out there, and I've been out to both countries twice. I learned more about Americans while I was out there than I ever have living in America. I'll tell you the difference between an American soldier and a British soldier. Very simple. You meet an American soldier and go, "Why are you in Iraq?" And he'll go, "Because of freedom. Because of 9/11. And to give the Iraqis a democracy that we cherish so much in America." Thank you for asking. You meet a British soldier and go, "Why are you in Iraq?" And he'll go, "Didn't do good at school." It's a vastly different emotion that you guys will never truly wrap your brains around. The first time I go out to Iraq, they fly me in a passenger plane into Kuwait. Now it turns out that Kuwait's a regular country and you can just visit it. Then they get a military truck to drive me out to the desert. Then I'm standing out in the desert and they drop me and my manager off and the truck fucks off. And when I stand there, I can't see anything on the horizon. I just turn to my manager and go, "Good booking, fuckface." Then this helicopter comes in over the horizon and these really intense soldiers come off and go, "Jim Jeffries?" And I went, "Yeah." They threw me my bulletproof vest and my helmet. They're obviously wearing theirs. Theirs are camouflage. Mine, fucking blue. I'm like, "Why do I have a blue vest and helmet?" They said, "Let's so the enemy know you're a civilian." I'm like, "Does the enemy give a shit?" That's what I Because I've never been a sniper, but every time I got on the helicopter, I was surrounded by soldiers protecting me. If I was a sniper, I'd be like, "The cunt in blue looks important." They put me in this Puma helicopter. It's a British military helicopter. It's got a door open on each side like you see in the movies. I'm standing next to one of the doors. And the other doors is like a soldier with a big gun on a hinge with like bullets coming out of it, like that thing that Chewbacca wore, and there's a couple of pilots. And off we go. We're flying out over Baghdad. I'm looking out over Baghdad. By the way, beautiful city, untouched. And when we get to the danger area, you hear a great big bang! And these two small flares shoot up from the small wings of the helicopter, followed by a trail of smoke. And the helicopter goes. Now the reason they do this is when you get over the danger area, if there's a heat-seeking missile, it'll be distracted by the flares and the helicopter will fly to range. Very clever. Now, they never told me. As far as I'm concerned, the wings have just exploded. And we're now plummeting to our death. It's nice to know how you react under pressure, because I reacted thusly by vomiting over my lovely blue vest, ironically making it more camouflage than it was before. And yelling out, "We're going down!" The pilots are going to start pissing themselves laughing. They've been making this joke for months. They reach through, they high-five each other, and I'm like, "Ah, you guys just got me out of this good one, a lot of fun." Then we fly a little bit further. I'm just cleaning vomit off me. Just look out at the ground. I see a little Arab fella on the ground with a handgun shooting up at the helicopter. Just once again, I freak out. Big fire! The gunner now is laughing even harder than he was before. He's keeled over. He's laughing so hard that he stopped doing his job. The gun's just dangling out of his mouth. And I'm like, "What's your fucking problem?" He's like, "Jim, we're in a military helicopter with a bulletproof bottom. That's a handgun. We're so high up, the bullets can't even reach us. They just sort of go." And then I jokingly said, "I bet our bullets can reach him." And he went, "Oh yeah." And the little cunt died. And I was like, I was just saying. Now, I've been a comedian now for 9 years, 10 years in September or something, November this year. And over the years, I've written some very good jokes on why women are cunts. This is my routine for 2010. Women are cunts because. Women are cunts because they don't play for anything. I don't really think they pay for things because they buy themselves things and they buy cushions for the house that you have to take off the bed so as to sleep in the bed. But they don't buy things in general play. There are women in this room right now that have no idea how much the ticket for this show costs. Your husband came home and said, remember we're seeing Jim Jeffries, and you said who, and now you're here. They don't pay for shit. Occasionally, I can't remember the last time, I don't think any woman's ever bought me dinner. I can't remember the last time I split a bill with a woman. I assume I have, but I can't remember. Like sometimes if you meet a nice girl, you'll put the credit card down and she'll do the purse grab. And if you go, don't worry about it, it's okay, she's very quick to give up on that argument. Other arguments you can keep going for fucking years. But that argument she's very gracious. Oh, no, it's fine. This is why I love to be gay. I would love it, just so I can split a bill every now and again. I wouldn't enjoy the sex, I'd have to get through the sex. I would have a cock in my mouth and there'd be tears streaming down my face. And as the cum hit the back of my throat, I would be thinking of my happy place. But I think it'd be worth it just to split a bill. This is why gay guys are happy. You ever been depressed gay guys? Gay guys are always fucking happy because they're sharing and they're being nice to each other. Right? This is why gay guys are happy, and this is why lesbians are fucking miserable. Lesbians are miserable. You have to hang out with women all day. It must be fucking horrible. You must be sitting at dinner going, I'm not going to pay for that bitch. I wore my best made shirt and shaved my head. So you better treat me like a princess. Now, if there's any lesbians in the room, I apologise. But if you hate men so much, stop trying to look like them. You never see a Jew dressed like a Nazi. You know what I'm saying? Glad we cleared that up. Okay. A couple of years ago, when I first started thinking about coming to America, I came over and did just a few gigs here and there, and didn't really, nothing was happening. There was an award show that I got given to host. Now, this award show never aired on American TV, but it aired everywhere else. But it was filmed in LA. It was the NME Awards. Now, if you don't know what the NME is the oldest music magazine in the world from Britain, and it has award ceremonies in Britain each year that are sort of the equivalent of the MTV Awards. But the problem is with these awards, the American bands never come out for them. So what they thought, well, we'll have an award show as well in America, and then we can have all the American bands. And they go, who will we get to host it? And they didn't recognise any of the American comics. They go, oh, Jim Jeffries is here, we'll get him to host it. Now, I never hosted anything. I've never done fuck all with my life except to tell a few jokes. I didn't really know what this would entail. I thought there'd be some form of rehearsal or preparation. No, they just told me to show up 30 minutes before. Right? 8 million people were watching this worldwide. And I said, what the fuck am I meant to do? And they go, just read the teleprompting auto cue thing. Bad way to find out you can't read. Always thought I could read. I thought reading was in my skill set. Turns out I can't fucking read. I have to get up and do the full theatre of people, and they're all pissed and drunk, and they just do 5 minutes of stand-up to warm them up. I get out there, do 5 minutes of stand-up, I'm dying on my fucking ass. No one gives a shit that I'm there, right? And then I hear my earpiece, just start the show, Jim. So I step up to the podium and I say, ladies and gentlemen, to present the first award, please welcome to the stage Agnes Dean. Now, if you don't know who Agnes Dean is like the new supermodel of Britain. She's taken over from Kate Moss. She's this big, tall, blonde thing. She's about 21 years old. Now, I'm 32. She came up, kissed me on the cheek, groped my ass, and then giggled, right? I turned into a 15-year-old boy like that. I literally just went, oh, fucking hell. Now, unbeknown to me, I get an erection. I didn't know I had an erection, I was too busy with my reading. It wasn't a full-on erection, it was a full-size size erection, you know the ones where it's still full size but it's still malleable. Right? And it sort of went sideways like that, and then a nut flared up there. And I continue on with the show. The next person to present the award, please welcome to the stage Miss Kelly Osborne. Kelly Osborne comes to the stage, I kiss her on the cheek, she kisses me on the cheek, I step away from the podium. She does this. Has anyone else noticed that Jim Jeffries has a male camel toe? I stand out here, I look down, and I think, oh, for fuck's sake. Then the camera goes. There's a 20-foot screen behind me and one copy high definition. And I'm just, oh, this is bullshit. You see what happened is Agnes Dean came up here and I got an erection. But now that Kelly Osborne's here, it's pretty much well gone. Nobody laughed when I said that. Except for one person, Alice Cooper. And Alice Cooper went, keep going, Jim, you're doing great. I was spurred on by Alice Cooper. I had a little rush to the head and I put my hand on Kelly Osborne's ass, left it there, squeezed it, and went, now it's completely gone. And then there's that bit where I just froze in time, and I'm just still got my hand on Kelly Osborne's ass. The whole room starts booing me, right? Alice Cooper's fucking pissing himself. I gently remove my hand and just sort of stand there. She takes my beer off the podium, gets a mouthful of it, and spits it in my face. Right, so picture it now, right? She's about to cry, I'm covered in fucking bit. The whole room's booing. Alice Cooper's just fallen off his chair. The show's been going for 5 minutes, 8 million people are watching, everything's gone tits up, and I'm pretty sure it's my fault. This is all I could say. Kelly Osborne spitting. That's not what I read on the internet. The booze rings a higher fucking level. People start chucking things. Alice Cooper is asked to leave. Kelly Osborne bursts into tears, runs off the fucking stage. Sienna Miller grabs a handful of ice and fucking chucks it at me, and Paris Hilton standing in the middle of the room giving me the finger. And all I hear in my earpiece is, fix it, Jim. That was a little sketch that me and Kelly worked out. Could have gone better. So, the end of the year. Right? That's what I thought I left it. Until a week later, I get an email from a Sharon Osbourne that goes like this. Oh. Dear nobody. Now, first of all, I take offence to that because you had to find my webpage to get my email address. You knew who I was. How dare you talk to my daughter that way? Who the fuck do you think you are? When you're a celebrity, maybe then you can tease the famous people. But until then, why don't you fuck off? So I wrote back an email that went like this. Dear Sharon, when you had all that plastic surgery and removed the fat from your thighs, why did you pump it in your daughter's face? That's the last I heard from the Osbournes. We didn't have any more issues. You like that joke? Why do you like that joke? What's wrong with it? Everyone else liked it. Oh, I didn't know. That's not, she's just got a fat face. She's got a fat girl. That girl could become anorexic. She could come out of a concentration camp with an obese face. It's just about picking on people. You've got to put everything in context, right? took an arrow person.